So, what we have, we've got a mass on a slope and it's sitting there with the friction, okay? We've got the forces, but this one here isn't acting in the same direction, so it makes it weird. So for these questions, we change it into its, this component and any other thing that isn't going like that, into horizontal and perpendicular forces with respect to the slope. So we end up with W cos theta and W sin theta are the two components of W. So for perpendicular forces, we have R and W cos theta, where R is positive and W cos theta is negative. And for parallel, we have Fs being positive and W sin theta being negative. The block is in equilibrium, so the forces equal 0, which then gives us the force of friction equaling mg sin theta, and R, the reaction force, equaling mg cos theta. So, we can then put up that Fs is equal to Un, but we're going to use R because you can do, and it does make things less complicated. So, coefficient of friction is equal to the friction over reaction force. If we substitute in our previous values for Fs and R, then we get mg cos theta over mg sin theta, which is equal to tan theta. And therefore, the coefficient of static friction is equal to tan theta. Angle of friction is then equal to tan minus 1 of the coefficient of friction. So,
Isn't it sine over cos though for tan?
sine of cos, is it?
Yeah.
Have I just written that the wrong way around?
Yeah, I think
I'm
that is.
Yeah, I've written that the wrong way around in my I wrote it the wrong way around in my notes.
Oh yes.
That's sine, that's cos.
Yeah, I was confused about that. I was like,
Yeah. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, you can also change this into mu r and change it. Or this is equal to that.
wait, can I give you a second just so I can see what's on the bottom now?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Then I'll rub out this side. And you all good now? Cool. So, let's get on with an example. So I'll write it in our question because I've got it all written out here. So a mass, 3 kilograms, lies on a rough plane, as it has to be, inclined at 60 degrees to the horizontal. Coefficient of friction is equal to root 3 over 5. Yeah. We are defined in terms of G, so we don't turn G. The force P or the pulling force acting parallel to the plane.
Is that root 3 over 5?
Yes.
Right, cool.
must be applied to the mass
Find inters. Intern what?
in terms of g.
Not in terms of G.
The force which must be applied to the mass to just prevent motion. Downplane. Okay, so we have our thing inclined at 60 degrees. We have our mass, weight acting down, force of static friction, P, R, and this is 3 kilograms. Okay, so if we draw this out in its force body diagram, we have P and Fs, we have W, and we have R. W consists of W cos theta and W sin theta. As per before, we've got the two acting positive and so on. So R equals W, W cos theta. And that is then equaling 3G cos 60, which is, we'll leave it at that for the moment. So Fs plus P is equal to W sin theta, which is then equal to W sin 60. So, hello.
Oh.
Stand out.
Someone's just calculate.
Yes. You used to stand at the classroom like a naughty boy.
We're being all late.
Yeah, I know, right? Shocking.
The teacher is very angry at you.
So, P is equal to W sin 60 take Fs, which is then W sin 60 take mu times the 3G cos 60. We then substitute these in, so 3G sin 60 take root 3 over 5 3G cos 60, which is then sin 60 root 3 over 2, so 3 root 3G over 2 take cos 60 is a half, 3 over 2G times, so 3 root 3G over 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, what?
Have I put
You just cause the whole, on the top row the sign.
What for R?
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, cos here, and then this is Fs.
Oh, fair. So there are two separate things.
Oh yeah, you're thinking the one thing.
Yeah, this is showing R, which we then substitute in Fs, which is mu.
Yeah.
Is that W sin theta to super 2?
So then we can take out a factor of 3. What do we take out? 3G over 2. And then we end up getting numbers out of this, which I've forgotten to bring my calculator again. Did no one bring a calculator?
I've got a calculator.
This
I don't think
Too
it's
slow.
calculators though.
Too slow.
So it ends up giving us.
It's the tower.
That's, we don't need to do our calculator.
Oh crap. Doing more maths.
No, just no. So we can times this by
100.
I've done this a bit
No,
weird.
it's cringed out to it, I think.
So this would be 5 over 5. And then 5 over 5, take that, gives us 4. Yes, gives us 4 over 5. Which, and then we multiplied, so 4 over 5, 4 root 5 over 3 times by that would give us 12 root 3g over 10, which gives us 6 root 3g over 5. And I just forgot the fact that we're to leave it in terms of g, so we don't actually need the calculator, and we just leave it with g in the formula. So we don't add,
Sick.
like if you were to put in the number, then you would get the value of 20.4 newtons. However, it asks us to leave it in terms of g, which I just kind of forgot about, and we have to leave it like that.
Oh, nice. Is this a calculator? A non-calculator paper too?
No, you got a calculator in this. It's just got nice
Too cheap.
exact values and so on. I shall now write up the next one. Have you got this? I mean, Leon will have to copy from someone.
I'll do it after the video.
Yeah. Because he was late, because he woke up late, probably.
It's like printer.
I
What
know.
time did you wake up? What time did you wake up this morning?
Like half an hour.
9. Jeez.
So we are to find the acceleration. A mass or 0.5 kilogram mass of a rough surface. Wait, they can't see over there, can they? Inclined at theta to the horizontal. For sine theta is equal to 1/3, and the mass is given a force of 6 newtons up the plane. So if we just quickly draw this out, we have F this way, we have W acting there, 6 newtons acting that way. If we do another one with theta here, where this is 3, this is 1, meaning that here's 2 root 2. Yeah, so sine theta 1/3 cos theta 2 root 2 over 3. Again, we've got the W cos theta, W sin theta. The net force is up the slope, so R is equal to the mg cos theta. And we'll leave it like this for the time being. F net is equal to 6. Take the force of friction. The force of friction, and then there's also take away W. Take away W. No, not W cos, W sin. Okay, so now that we've got all that, because as you probably just said, we've got Fs acting down the slope as well as W sin theta acting down the slope. So that's why we take away both of them from 6 newtons. That's probably something I should mention.
Was I say F? What's the subscript for F? Is it not T?
Net.
Oh, F.
F net. So 6 take nu W cos theta, take W sin theta. 6 take. Have I forgotten to break down what mu is equal to? Yes, I have.
Just write at the end of the question or something.
1 over root 2. 1 over root 2. A half g times 2 root 2 over 3. Take half g times a third, which gives us g over 6, take g over 3, take g over 6, that's a g, that's a horrible g, let me just then equal to 6 take 4g over 6. 6 take 2g over 3. And then, yeah, that's great. I've written down something wrong here. Is it 1 over root 2? It is 1 over root 2. Oh, it's not 2 root 2.
Nice.
No wonder I was getting confused. That's root 8. No, I was thinking 2 root 2. Okay, that gives us something different then. Root 2 times root 8, root 16. So 4g over 6, which is, I think, no, it's 2g over 6, 2g. Takes g over 6, which gives us 3g over 6, which is a half g. There we go, that's a bit better. Then we use f is equal to a, so 6 take g over 2 is equal to a half a. 12 take g is equal to a, 12 take g is by 2.
What does that say on the third line?
Oh,
that's
okay.
it.
This one? Or this one?
Second down.
This one.
Yeah, 60.
Oh, sorry, that's meant to be 62g over 6.
And then minus g over 6.
Yes.
And then 63g over 6.
Because that turns to root 8g over 6. Root 8g over 6 times 1 over root 2 is equal to 2g over 6. That is what you do for that question. We can do some more example. What's the time? We should probably do some questions, and we can do some more examples next time. And if you guys are struggling with the questions in the book, then I'll do the next examples. I think is what will happen. So questions are. Page 118 to 121. Exercise 6b. And all of the questions can be done.
Like and subscribe.